What's up, guys? It's DeQuincy here to bring you the Fairy Tail special chapter review. This special chapter came out after the last chapter last week, but I just now read it, so again, sorry for the late review. Anyways, this chapter is called Fairy's Punishment Game, and pretty much it's just it's the bet that Fairy Tail made at the beginning of the Grand Magic Games between Team A and Team B. Whoever came out on top, the loser had to obey the wishes of the winning team. That's pretty much what's going on here. Now, I know both teams were combined, but they separated back into their teams and they got the team captains out. I get, team captains, whatever, it was Urza versus Laxus, and the B team, Laxus team, you better not lose. And Team A, Urza's team, was like, we got this, we're gonna win. I thought it was gonna be a really good fight between Laxus and Urza. I was like, is he gonna make a special chapter where they fight? No, they play rock, paper, scissors. Although, if they would have played rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock, A team might have won. If you watch The Big Bang Theory, you'll understand that. But if you don't, just type in rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock on YouTube, and it's hilarious. But yeah, again, back on point. So Fairy Tail A loses the rock, paper, scissors contest. Laxus with the evil smirk says, "I'll take Elfman and Natsu. Basically, you're gonna be my bitches tonight." Mira takes Urza. Juvia, of course, takes Gray. Gajil takes Lucy, but he has a really sadistic smile on his face. I don't... Yeah, whatever, and then Kana takes Wendy. So, we're taking over to Laxus and his two slaves. He's pretty much saying, I want bread and milk. Go fetch me those. So, Natsu and Elfman, they run out of the guild. They come back with bread. Laxus pretty much throws it on the ground and says, this isn't the bread I wanted. And then down at the bottom, Freed's like, I would have gotten bread for Laxus if he would have asked me to. Whatever. Then we're taking over to Juvia and Gray. And Juvia's trying to get Gray to open up. Gray opens his mouth and then Juvia shoves something inside of it. I'm guessing food, trying to force feed him. And then a fan service. Juvia pulls out her boob, her right boob, sticks it inside of a cup. It doesn't show the nipple, it doesn't show the boob. Actually, it shows the boob, not the nipple, but she sticks the nipple in a cup, and then she says, "Do you want some water?" So, fan service tell booby water from Juvia. Then we're taking over to Urza and Mira. Urza's wearing a maid uniform, and Mira's saying, you can't act like that. You have to act like you don't like it, or else it's not going to work. Urza says, that's never going to happen because I like dressing like this. So then Mira transforms into her demon takeover, and then starts spanking her. And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing, Hiro? Now you're spanking Urza. And there was a clear panty shot of Urza as well. What else? Okay, we're taking Gajil and Lucy, and Gajil's pretty much singing, and then Lucy and Levy walk out, and they're in bunny costumes. Levy's like, why am I here? Lucy says, I'm sorry, Levy. Then it shows a close-up of Lucy's boobs jiggling, and Levy's like, I think I'm the one being punished here, because I still have a flat chest. Alright. Then we're taking to Kana and Wendy, and Kana has Wendy trying on, clothes, and it's not just normal, good girl clothes. They're slutty clothes. First it was a wedding dress, which isn't that bad. Then it was a regular dress, wasn't that bad. Then he started getting even more sluttier with the clothes. Hiro. I know there was a 7-year time skip, But you had Wendy trapped in the fairy sphere for 7 years, so she didn't age. She's still 13 years old. You gotta remember that. She's still a 13-year-old girl. You cannot have pre-17, 18-year-olds dressing like that, even if it is a manga. Even if it is a little ecchi. That's just wrong. It may be okay in, Japan, but here in America, it's wrong. Like, you can, someone can file something against you. I'm not really sure, but anyways, sorry about that. But I'm just saying it's wrong. It's wrong. All right. Then Kana takes Wendy to someone who says this old guy's gonna like you. He's gonna be all over you. Wendy's like, oh, what the hell's going on? What's going on? They get to this church, and yes, I know I skipped over the exceeds, but not really important. They're just flying panther lily around. Not that important. But anyways, we get back to the church. We get to the church, and it's pretty much a church of orphans, which is where Kana grew up. And the kids there were asking Wendy, how was the Grand Magic Games? How strong was Shelia? Wendy was telling him all this, what was, what was it like being in Grand Magic Games? Kana and Wendy go sit by a tree. And then, we jump quickly back to Gajil. Gajil says, you know what, I'm going to take you, Lucy, to Mira. Mira, you can have her. And Mira is just in her demon takeover, her feet propped up on Urza, with a whip in her hand. Yeah, I'm not going to get too into that. Then we go back to Kana and Wendy, and Kana pretty much says, you're their generation's inspiration. For me, it was, Gray, Natsu, Urza, Mira. That was our generation's leaders. You're their generation leader. Stuff like that. It was, heartwarming, whatever, It was nice to see that it wasn't a severe punishment for Wendy. That was good. High five, Hiro, on that. And then, pretty much, the day ends, 12 o'clock, and it's time for everyone to get their payback. And Natsu and Elfin were like, we're gonna get you back, Alexis. And Gray's like, I can never look Juvia in the eyes again. So, whatever. I'm wondering what Juvia did to Gray. That's all I'm wondering. What Juvia did to Gray. Then you see Urza taking charge of Mira, saying it's my turn. Alright. Whatever. Anyways, it was a special chapter. I know it was drawn, gets its canon, but whatever. Anyways, that was my review. Links are in the description below. Rate, comment, subscribe. And adios, otakus.